Hello everyone, it's Special. Welcome back to another week, another video and another drawing. Well, this week is not a speed drawing video, it is more a tutorial. I was going to draw a request from YouTube, but unfortunately I was not feeling up to it and I was feeling a bit meh. I'll probably be trying again the weekend, see if I can do it. If not, then I might have to leave it a week and draw a different character in the meantime. So I hope this person doesn't mind, because it does happen. Today we are doing a tutorial, like I said. If you want to see more tutorials like these, make sure to hit the subscribe button or like button. Comment down below what you think of today's tutorial, and share this video with your friends on your social medias to help support this YouTube channel, help us grow to get to 1K. In today's tutorial, you are more than welcome to tag me in your work or send me through my email. My social medias are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube channel. That's my social medias, as well as my email. I'll probably leave the link down in the description, so check them out, click them out, check my social medias out. If you follow me, I would normally follow you back, so that's a bonus. And yeah, and let's get on with it. First things first, what is the most important thing to draw? You basically will need it, and that's a piece of paper or a sketchbook. This will help you draw as well. It's up to you which piece of paper you want to use. That's down up to you. If you want to use a sheet printed paper, then go grab yourself a printing paper before we get started. And yeah, next thing we know, we need a pencil. I said a pencil. We got a pencil. Woohoo! This is a mechanical pencil. This is one of my favourite ones. I know you use this a lot because it has, I'll show you. It has, see that there, here? That shows you the number of what kind of pencil I'm using. That's a 2B, an F, I think that's an HB, a B, an A, and I can use which one I want to use to do the sketch. But if you do not have a mechanical pencil with you, you're more than welcome to use you can use a pencil. These ones are the most, you can get them anywhere. You can use any pencils you want. You can get them pretty cheap from anywhere, really. So if you want to use a B pencil, then I would suggest you do it if you want to make your artwork more bolder or more detail into the artwork, so you can cover up the mistakes you did in your light drawing, which I'll probably show you in a bit. So yeah, but if you really want to use a pencil, I would suggest you use an H or an HB, because these are the lightest pencils you can use to make it out. And also, it will make it a lot easier to rub out the mistakes that you will make in this drawing. And yeah, that's about it. And the next thing we need is a rubber. This is a black one. Yes, I know. And I actually like this one. This is one of my favourite rubbers because it rubs out really easily, and enjoy it. It's also very comfy to rub out. So yeah. And let's get on with the drawing. Right, first things first is when you do heads and that is go with basic shapes. So basic shapes do help a lot because that's what we are made out of. We are made out of shapes, and first is a circle. So the circle's got to be round, but with a circle it does not have to be perfect. But if you do want to make a perfect circle, I suggest you use a cup, toilet roll, or a gaming disc, which would help a lot. But I think you can get like a certain ruler where you could get circles in them, and that's what you can do. So that's a circle. Basically, that's what. Next shape will be a silicone. Am I getting this on camera? Yeah, I am. Wicked. Silicone It's like 2 circles and a rectangle for this. It's because we are 3D. Even your favourite anime characters is actually 3D, because not 2D. So, I know it's 2D because they look flat, but at the end of the day, they are actually 3D, I think. But, so that will be used for like a more like body thing, arms or something. But I am going to be using that for the neck, because that's when you can identify where the neck is and when the neck could be connected to the head. It makes it sound like I'm doing a horror kind of thing. But anyway, back to the video. Next thing is a triangle. The triangle will be used in this. It's because you see later on why I'll be using a triangle. All I'm going to say, it helps you identify and get things in the right proportion, in my opinion. Some people will like to use a box to do characters and that, do a box. But I'm going to say something, I might get some backlash, is I do not like it at all. Because, end of the day, if you're drawing, most of it is based off humans, and our heads are not square, unless you are SpongeBob, then heads are more likely circle than square. I know some people think, oh, I make a right proportion, but end of the day, I make right proportion, but I don't see it as that way. When I'm normally drawing my characters, I'm normally see it as a human perspective most time, because end of the day, all the characters are based off human perspective. Anime characters do have some off points where it makes the character unique in its own way. And if you copy off that and you keep copying off it, you will not know how to identify with actually human proportion of what you take reference off, if that makes sense. So yeah, basic shapes will help you all this when it connects, and that's why I do not like the box. That's my opinion, but yeah, I'm gonna get some backlash off it and everything. But anyway, okay, now we're gonna get on with the head, so stay tuned. Hey guys, let's get on with it. First things first, we're gonna draw a circle. So with a circle, some people like to lift the elbow up, or you can just lay it on and just draw a circle. But we'll say take your time with it and don't rush it, and be light and gentle. But you can use a reference to draw a circle as well if you really want to. That helps a lot. Reference is actually a good thing. But next thing you do is put a line across the circle at the bottom of you see it in a bit wide. Then you get one in the middle and move it down. If you're really uncomfortable of making a cross between it, you can use a ruler. This will identify where you can structure the face, because the face is actually quite structured if you think about it. With Goku's face, it's more muscly and more bolder than other characters that you see. It's because it's based on human things. So basically, if I did a Dragon Ball Z character, like that, and then that's how you draw a Dragon Ball Z character. As you can see, that's how the lines come together. Yeah. But I am not drawing Goku or Dragon Ball Z character, as I'm drawing my original character for this one, because, okay, and I will. I'm also trying to learn much about my original character at the moment, so that's probably why. Right, so basically, like I said with Goku, the next thing you know, you got to put your cheekbones into it. Put it at a certain point, and make sure to meet up with the other side as well. Make sure you do that so you know where the cheekbones are going to go. And if you're a lot, you can put a line through the middle and that way, and you can make a cheekbones that way. So it goes down, down, until you get to the chin point. Depends on what you want to do with the chin. Some chins are actually quite pointy, and some chins are quite, well, quite muscly, basically, and look more man. But I think it's the same with some women as well. Nah, it's with to draw characters. Alright, next up is actually the ear. I'm not great on ears, if my opinion. So if my ears are off, then don't. Yeah. Next thing you do is after you're on the ears, that's identify the top part of the nose as well as the eyes, because that's balance them. You also can put one in the middle if you really want to. If you really want to. Next thing you know, you put 2 circles. There's a reason why I put two circles there. It's because I'm looking perspective of a skull. It's because middle. It's because of the skull, and that's the reference of it. Our eyes are kind of round, and that's the best way to do it. I identify with the skull, and it helps out. Actually helps a lot with the other parts of the skeleton, of the human skeleton as well, with the artwork and that. It's pretty cool. So next thing you know, put details in. Next we can put the pupils in. You can shade it in if you want. I'm just shading it in. So that's the pupils. Next one you gotta get the eyebrows. You can put like this. Next bit, you get the bottom bit, and that's the first bit done. Then you do the next bit. Oh yeah, also another thing, when you want to like use reference for eyes, best thing for it is try to copy the other eye if you can. If not, let's say using reference for a character that you are drawing, try to say custom. So sometimes the reference with the character, sometimes one eye's like this. Sometimes eyes will go bigger like this. I mean, you'll do it. So if you want to say, like, use reference, say, I think that side's a lot better. Try to copy it over to this side in some way. That's how I use my references. So it could be with any character you want. So yeah, let's go back on the rest of the video. Cool. That'd be weird. Alright, next thing you know, you got your nose. So the nose could be anything. The noses, they sometimes put dots like that, and they sometimes either put a pointy bit there, or they can just go like that, and put a shade there. Basically, that's more like Naruto nose and that. And sometimes they like make them pointy like that. Or you can do like Dragon Ball Z style and just go like that. Or go. But normally with my noses, I normally just go there. So it's like a mixture between Dragon Ball Z and just the normal nose. Basically, I point the pointy a bit as well as a shade. So basically, I add a shade to identify them. It's kind of like inspiration from Dragon Ball as well, crossing over with my kind of style. So that's how I draw my noses. Noses are quite easy to do. So yeah. What the only nose I struggle with is probably like realism nose, which I'm sure with ages. Anyway, next thing you know, you've got your mouth. With some mouths, they can be quite simple. They're quite simple to draw, but for anyone who needs help, some mouths can be just be straight, just like that. Some of them can just have a smile. Some could just be angry. Or some just can just have a dot. And some just have this weird lip style like that. And they're just weird. Weird. Straight face. No, it's not working out. Next thing now, I would say do the neck, so you can identify where the hair going. So next thing now, we're gonna draw a silicone. So silicones are actually kind of round, round shape. So you identify with the neck's going to be identified, as well as the ear part will be there. So with the hair, normally I do like what this cut's called. It's a cut because that's identified with the hairline goes, as well as finding the ears. So connect with ears because hair does connect with your ears. Anyway, so that's one way to do the hair, and also another way is for circles. So get in a little bit circle like that, and then you do your hair. I do more like shoulder parts in the future, so that's one bit done. So that's how you draw a head. How to draw a head in that. You can watch me speed draw this up now. So yeah, let's go.